Hello everyone, welcome you all to the MACR class. We were doing unit 3, that is financial evaluation, problems and solution. So moving on to the next question paper problems. Let me read the question. It is from the question paper December 2017, Jan 2018. Section B, it is question number 5. Moving on to the question, I'll just go through that. A Limited is planning to acquire B Limited, and they have provided the information pertaining to A Limited and B Limited, and here they have given A Limited is planning to acquire B Limited provided there is a synergy in the acquisition with its result in A Limited reporting on EPS of at least 2.75 rupees. Consider the following information they have mentioned. Particulars: A Limited, B Limited, EPS 2.25 for both the company, MPS 18 rupees and 12 rupees, P ratio is 8 and 5.3, number of shares 1,50,000 in both the company. There is no immediate gain in the merger through there will be a long-term synergy, and we have to compute the share exchange ratio, which will raise the post-merger EPS of A Limited and B Limited. So this is the problem they have asked. Here A Limited merged with B Limited. A is the buyer, B is the seller. They have given some of the financial information for us. So based on that, we are supposed to calculate the share exchange ratio. Okay, so in order to find out the share exchange ratio, we need to understand the number of shares and EPS whatever they have given. So here we have to consider for both the company point of view. Okay, so here we have to consider from both the company point of view, number of shares in like A Limited, number of shares in B Limited, and EPS of A Limited and B Limited. First we have to understand that, then we can find out the share exchange ratio. So before we go to that, let us find out the profit of A Limited and profit of B Limited. Okay, then based on the number of shares exchanged, we will find out the number of shares from A company to B company. So we'll find out the PAT of A Limited. We'll find out the PAT of A Limited first. Okay, PAT of A Limited first let us find out. So PAT of A Limited we have to find out, then PAT of B Limited. So PAT of A Limited is equal to number of shares into EPS. Number of shares into EPS. Okay, so number of shares in A company, how much it is? It is 1,50,000 into EPS of A Limited is 2.75. Sorry, it is 2.25 I think. Yeah, it is 2.25. Okay, same thing you do it for B company. How much you'll get? 1,50,000 into 2.25. If you do 1,50,000 into 2.25, you will get 3,37,500 rupees. Okay, you will get 3,37,500 rupees. PAT of A Limited. Then let us find out the PAT of B Limited, profit after tax of B Limited. Same formula, number of shares into EPS, number of shares same as A company, even EPS also same as EPS, A company. The answer will be same. So the EPS means the PAT of B Limited is also 3,37,500 rupees. So then let us find out the combined PAT. Combined PAT is equal to 3,37,500 plus 3,37,500. Put together, we will find out. So we will get 6,75,000 rupees. Exactly, we will get 6,75,000 rupees is the combined PAT, means a combination of both A company and B company is this much, 6,75,500 rupees. Then going on to total number of shares exchanged, we need to find out. Therefore, total number of shares exchange, we need to find out total number of shares exchange. So we apply the formula. We apply the formula for this one, that is synergy EPS. Synergy EPS is equal to the basis of N, that is combined PAT divided by number of shares in buyer company, number of shares in buyer means A Limited, plus number of shares exchanged, that is N, number of shares exchange. We represent it as N. Okay, we represent it as N or N. We represent it as N. N means number of shares exchange. So we know the synergy EPS, they have given the problem itself. It is 2.75. That is equal to combined PAT is 6,75,000 divided by number of shares in A Limited is 1,50,000 plus N. We don't know the value of N, that is number of shares exchanged with B Limited. So with the help of this we can go. So do the cross multiplication here, 2.75 into 1,50,000. Okay, we will get 4,12,500, 4,12,500, 2.75 into 1,50,000, 2.75 into N, it is 2.75 N only, it is 2.75 N only, okay, that is equal to 6,75,000 rupees. 6,75,000 rupees. Then later on we will go for finding out the N. Finding out the N, that is 2.75 N. That is 2.75 N is equal to 6,75,000 plus 4,12,500 will be minus 4,12,500. We have to take it from LHS to RHS. Okay. So, how much will get? 2.75 N is equal to 6,75,000 minus 4,12,500. You will get 6,75,000 minus 4,12,500. You will get 2,62,500. 2,62,500. Okay. So N is equal to 2,62,500 divided by 2.75. If you do, how much you will get? Divided by 2.75, you will get 95,455 shades. 95,455 shades. You will get it. 95,455 shades you will get it. So then you find out total number of shades. Therefore, total number of shades. Total number of shades we put it after the merger. That is A company, how much we have? 1,50,000 plus 95,455. So put together plus 1,50,000. You will get 2,42,455. 95,445 plus 1,50,000. You will get 2,45,455. 2,45,455 shades. Okay, this is how we solve the problem, which carries 10 marks. Hope you understood. Kindly write down. Next, moving on to the another problem, another type of problem on exchange ratio only. I'll read out, go through that. P Limited proposes to acquire T Limited by offering 2 of its shades for every 5 shades of P Limited. Financial information available are given below. Particulars P Limited, T Limited, market capitalization. They have given PAT, PE ratio, EPS, MPS, number of shades. They have mentioned these financial data for both P Limited and T Limited. So the question is, for the combined entity, we need to find out the number of shades. Question number 1, we have to find out the number of shades. Second question, EPS. Third, PE ratio. Fourth one, MPS. Fifth one, total market capitalization. And the last one, premium paid to T Limited. Premium paid to T Limited. This is the question they have asked. Okay, so based on this information, we need to find out the asked questions. So moving on, rub the board. Yes. Okay. So first let us find out the number of shades. First question is number of shades to be issued to which company? T company. So A company, P company is the buyer company here, and the T company is the seller company. A company is, P company is buyer and T company is seller. We'll move on to the solution. First we have to find out the first question. That is, find out number of shades issued to T Limited. Number of shades issued to T Limited. We have to find out. Okay, already we have solved this kind of problem. Okay, so apply the formula. Which formula we apply? number of shares issued to the seller company is equal to exchange ratio into number of shares in seller company. Okay, that is equal to ER represent exchange ratio into number of shares in seller company. Seller company here is T Limited. Okay. So exchange ratio they have mentioned, they only mention it is like EPS they have given, EPS they have mentioned, MPS also they have mentioned. So exchange ratio we will go with 2/5 into number of shares in T Limited is how much we have? We have 2,50,000 in T Limited. Okay. Yes. Then find out the number of shares, how much we'll get. We will get 2/5. It is 0.4 into 2,50,000. If we do, we will get 1 lakh rupees. Sorry, 1 lakh shares, not rupee, it's a share. Okay, total number of shares to be issued is 1 lakh shares. Then find out the total number of shares combined, total number of shares combined is equal to 1 lakh shares in P Limited. Along with this one, this is equal to 2 lakh shares. 2 lakh shares. This is the answer for first question. Hope it is clear. Then moving on to the second question. The second question is we have to find out the EPS. EPS means post-merger EPS we need to find out. We apply the formula for that one. Post-merger EPS is equal to combined PAT divided by total number of shares. Combined PAT divided by total number of shares. Total number of shares combined. Okay. So combined PAT they have given. PAT is 2 lakh and 5 lakh. You take 2 lakh plus 5 lakh, put together it is 7 lakh divided by the total number of shares. How many? 2 lakh shares. So 7 lakh divided by 2 lakh. You will get 3.50. 3.50. This is the answer for second question. Hope it is clear. Then we'll move on to the next one, that is third question. Third question, that is P ratio. P ratio we need to find out. P ratio we need to find out. So for this we have to apply the formula, that is P of which company, that is buyer company is P Limited. P Limited into P ratio of no, it's a PAT. Okay, so PAT, P of P Limited into PAT of P Limited divided by PAT of both the company. PAT of P and T put together we have to consider. Okay, we have to consider put together, that is we call it as Bayer company thing. So this is the formula for one company. Then we need to add another company data, that is P ratio of T limited into PAT of T limited divided by PAT of both P and T. Okay, PAT of both P and T put together we will consider. Okay. This formula we will apply. After that, take the values based on the formula. So P ratio of P limited, how much we have? It is 50. So 50 into PAT of P limited is how much? It is 2 lakh. It is 2 lakh. PAT of P limited is 2 lakh and PAT of both P and T combined together, how much it is? It is 7 lakh. Isn't it? Same thing you consider for another company. P ratio is 20 into PAT of T limited. PAT of T limited is 5 lakh divided by PAT of both is 7 lakh. Yes. Go for the calculation. Two lakh divided by 7 lakh into 50. You will get, so how much you are going to get? You are going to get 14.29. 14.29, one combination. Another one, 5 lakh divided by 7 lakh into 20. You will get 14.29 again. 14.29. So 14.29 plus 14.29 if you do, you will get 28.58. We will get 28.58. So 28.58 times it is 28.58 times. This is the answer for third question. Is it clear? Yes. So we will move on to the next one, that is fourth question. It is fourth question. Fourth question, that is post-merger EPS. We need to find out, sorry, post-merger MPS. We need to find out the post-merger MPS. So let us find out the post-merger MPS. Post-merger MPS we need to find out. Okay, so already I have given you the formula to find out the post-merger EPS. We need to apply MPS. We need to apply post-merger PE into post-merger EPS, post-merger PE ratio into post-merger MPS, EPS, post-merger PE into post-merger EPS. post merger EPS we need to apply. So post merger PE ratio is 28.58, okay, into post merger EPS is 3.50. So 3.50. So the total is, how much will get? 28.58 into 3.50. It is 100.03. This is the answer for fourth question. Next, go to the fifth question. Hope you understood this one. Yes, yeah. Next, post-merger market capitalization. We need to find out. Post-merger market capitalization. Post-merger market capitalization. Market capitalization means the total number of shares outstanding into price per share. That is called as market capitalization, that represent the value of the company itself. So post-merger market capitalization is equal to post-merger MPS into total number of shares after merger. That is equal to post-merger MPS into number of shares. Hope it is visible to you. Number of shares after merger. Okay, after merger. Apply this formula. Post-merger MPS. Post-merger MPS is 100.03 rupees. Okay, it is in terms of rupees. Into number of shares after the merger. After the merger, number of shares, how much we have? We have 2 lakh. So how much you will get? Into 2 lakh, if you do, you will get 2,06,000 rupees. Okay, you will get 2,06,000 rupees. So next we will find out the answer for the last question, that is premium paid to T Limited. We need to find out the premium paid to the T Limited. So find out the premium paid to T Limited. Premium paid to T Limited. How much we need to find out? So we have to find out how much premium we have paid to T Limited. So shares of T Limited in post merger, how much we have? We need to find out. Then pre-merger MPS of T Limited, we need to find out. So take the formula for that one. Shares of T Limited in post merger. Shares of T Limited in post merger, if you do, okay, post merger, how much we have? We have 100.03 if you take into exchange ratio is 2 by 5. Find out how much you'll get. 2 by 5 into 2 by 5 into 100.03. You will get 40 rupees. You will get 40. Okay. So minus like pre-merger MPS of T Limited. Pre-merger MPS of T Limited. T Limited. How much we have in the problem? It is 40 only, I think. Yeah, it is 40. So minus, do the minus of this, we will get 0. So the premium is 0. This is the answer for sixth question. Hope it is clear. Okay. And this is about the problems on share exchange ratio in different terminologies. Thanks for watching and listening. Have a nice time. Thank you once again.